taking a victory lap today, signing into law the first ever major federal cryptocurrency legislation. It was passed by the House yesterday and the Senate earlier this week with broad bipartisan support. The so-called Genius Act has been a key priority for the president, once a crypto skeptic who now bills himself as the most pro-crypto commander-in-chief in history, and whose family business is building an expanding cryptocurrency empire, even launching a meme coin earlier this year. This bill regulates just one specific kind of digital currency called stable coins, aimed at making them more accessible and more mainstream. Here's what Trump said earlier today when he was signing that bill into law.
This is really a big day. This afternoon, we take a giant step to cement American dominance of global finance and crypto technology as we sign the landmark Genius Act into law.
We are on our way. Yes, we are on our way. Woo! Remember back in the day I did this video here, this one here? Is this $500 billion AI investment called Stargate and Egyptian portal? This video here, I'll put it in the description. People, this video I did a day ago. So that had to be yesterday. Today is Sunday. I do so many, and I lose count. But let me say this to you. I've been doing some additional thinking. That we are walking and being led into the book of the Revelation. That's what I've been thinking. It's been really heavy on me the last 2 days that we have actually opened up specific chapters that we're going to read them by the events that will take shape very shortly. I just watched the video. I want to show you the title. I just watched the video, this one here. Howard Lutnick says next 2 weeks will be for the record books. He's on Face the Nation. I'll show you. He's on Face the Nation.
Open while theirs is closed.
This guy has always scared me. He's always been that guy that I've never been able to feel in my spirit that he's the guy you could sit down and trust 100%. Sneaky is a good word. But this is what he's saying. Howard Lutnick says next 2 weeks will be for the record books. Now he's talking about the tariff situation. And I've explained to you guys what I feel about the tariff is that it's the main tool that they're utilizing for this moment. Turn the page, but it's the tool that they're utilizing to have the country submerge and have the nations buckle and bend their knees. Because these trade policies, which were set up generations ago, now the Antichrist can just pull the linchpin and all power's in his hand. Now get back to this, because I want to show you guys what somebody had text. All that Epstein chaos allowed these people to have us look over there when we should have been looking here. Again, another switch and bait that just shows how cunning and subtle Satan's strategy is. We don't have much time left. 88 miles per hour headed toward the mark of the beast. That statement by Brenda Mitchell, 8483, that has stuck with me all week. And so today when I got home, I tuned into Mark, and this is what I heard. And it's a mind blower.
A cash society, and the value of the dollar has drastically gone down to the buying power is less than 10 cents now from where it was in the 1950s before we went off the gold reserve. What's happening today on July 17th of 2025 when no one is paying attention, no one's talking about it, everyone is in blind rage about the Epstein files. The buying power is less than 10 cents now from where it was in the 1950s before we went off the gold reserve. What's happening today on July 17th of 2025 when no one is paying attention, no one's talking about it, everyone is in blind rage about the Epstein files, and I don't blame them. However, right now, what is being voted on today in Congress is the entire setup, groundwork, and entire infrastructure being laid to move from cash to digital currency. And the number one thing that is not happening today is a ban on a central bank digital currency. This means the ability for the government to take control of your digital bank account where all your money is and turn it off. And this is why I'm so upset and it's not being talked about. Steve, I was the only...
That's scary, isn't it? It's scary. And at the end, he had this.
For a rule in history, and it finally shut down sometime around midnight because there was a deal made, and the deal will not be honored. It was a deal that Speaker Johnson made, and he said that he would put a ban on central bank digital currency in the NDAA. But let me tell you something, that's going to get struck out in the Senate because what they told us all week long is the Senate does not have the votes to pass a ban on a central bank digital currency. So I wanted.
So there you go. Like I said, people, we're going to literally see. We're going to literally see almost on a daily basis the pages of this revelation. We're here. We're here. It was January 21st, all the tech people met with Trump. People, that's 6 months ago exactly. January 20th, and today is July 20th. That's a 6. That's a snake. That's the book of Revelation. It's on a timing basis, people. And then you think about Doge, all the cuts at the same time, capturing all of our data. Think about it. Everything's merging within this 6-month period of Donald J. Trump. I don't know if I can trust that swift action, that much action in a short period of time. How can I say it differently? I don't trust having these type of major moves so quickly. Tell me how you feel. I'm doing this every day and I can't even keep up. I'm listening to Trump saying what he doesn't want. But when I literally listen to what she said, I hear two different things. Check this out from Redacted.
In 60 days, everything changes for the US dollar. And I say 60 days because insiders tell me that's when the major digital crypto bill could finally make it through Congress, hit President Trump's desk, possibly the end of September, maybe into October. It would send shockwaves through the financial world. But guys, this week was just step one in that process. Step one was just completed this week. The media completely missed the point of what just happened this week. While they were busy, chasing clicks and drama, focused on Coldplay concerts and other stuff, the biggest financial power struggle in modern history quietly exploded in the background. And if you don't understand what unfolded...
And let's look at what Trump said. Again, this is why I'm confused. Let me see if it's in this part here.
It props up the doc.
No, it's not that. Trump keeps promising not to do something. I think this is it here. Watch this.
For lack of a better term, they want total control, and President Trump just gave them the middle finger.
I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency.
He will never allow. Let's hear it again.
Control, and President Trump just gave them the middle finger.
I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency.
I'm just confused. Maybe I'm working too many hours. He will never allow a central bank digital currency. But he just opened up the barn door. I don't get it. Tell me how you feel. He just opened up the barn door with cryptocurrency. You're going to tell me that the world is so stable that both the dollar and crypto is going to share space? And the digital world won't Pac-Man this dollar? I do so many videos, people, but I have a video out there. It had to be sometime in January where I said this, and I'm paraphrasing. You guys probably remember it. I said eventually the tech world, it had to be the week that he met with them. When he met with all the tech giants, it might be this, the triad. It might be this one, the triad. He met with all the big guys. I don't know which one it was, but I did a video, people. I can't remember it. And I predicted that this day would come, that the dollar and America would be blown out of the water. And I said that the tech guys, which included Elon Musk, they would squash him. I probably didn't use the word squash, but I said something along those lines. So I don't care what he's saying. He's not going to allow a central bank digital currency. Tell me how you feel. I think the barn door is already open. Once you... People, I don't know. I don't think he's trying to give one impression, but people, I really think it's a wrap. And you know that I feel that they're going to unalive him. And it's all part of a shake-up game. He'll be golfing somewhere. It's not going to really, it's going to be a puppet they're going to unalive. The real one is going to be sitting around chilling out, counting his millions, counting his billions. Do you understand what I'm saying? The barn door was just opened up. He cozied up to it January 21st. And he just, and in fact, he said, I'm going to use an executive order to speed this thing up. That's what he said on the 21st of January. And 6 months to the date, almost give or take a day, he signs this other executive order. We're here, people. I'm going to do what I can. I want to thank Mark for his diligent research. Yeah, probably was this one here. It might have been this one here. Stargate, no, that's the one I just did a few days ago. But anyway, I want to thank Mark for his diligent research. Tell me how you feel. Are we in the book of Revelation? Because here's the deal. There's only so many pages. And the horses are riding. Are they not? There's blood being shed through war. You got all 4 horses riding, all colors, all intent. If you don't know Jesus, this is the time. That's what I'm going to tell you. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords, he is coming soon. I've done everything in my wits to try to bring forth information to keep you guys current. But I do believe these last 6 months, they have unfolded and unveiled things that I thought about when I first started studying Bible prophecy at the tender age of 17 and a half. And all I can tell you is that it appears we're here. All the people are in place. The major events are happening right before our very eyes. And a lot of people don't have a clue. They just don't have a clue. They did everything they could the last few months to keep us busy, did they not? We had the Diddy, we had the Steen, you know the Steen, the blank Steen, the guy from prison who became unalive. We had so many events, so many people coming up hurt, earthquakes, floods, which I don't believe, like I told you before, was Mother Nature, hint, hint. So much happened over the last 6 months to keep us in misery and pain and doubt and fear. We cried, we buried loved ones. Economically, we had to work more hours. We hung on to the promise, starting with the inauguration. And in less than 45 days, we looked up and said, what in the hell did we elect? A lot of us, we pushed Trump and backed him and even voted for him based on the moral issue. We knew who we were dealing with, but we just felt that there would be a measure of hope if we could get ourselves morally right. Do you think we were played? I think we were played. The devil knows your hearts and dreams. He knows how to campaign. He knows how to sell. I didn't call him a devil, so don't email me. What I'm saying is that the powers know how to, they know how to dress it up. The pig with lipstick. They know how to dress it up. But you know what, people? It's okay. Look, you can be sincere in relation to what you know the basics of the Bible are. We just saw Obama on TV today. I'm going to say it again. We just saw former President Barack Obama on TV the other day. Issues I can't even bring up, but you know what he said. People, these are the most deceptive times, probably since the days of Noah. And if there's ever a prophecy that has come true, it is what the Bible says. As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be. And if the days had not been shortened, even the very elect, we'd be deceived. Heavenly Father, that's who we call on, our Father. These times have to be, but it's winding up. Many of you all watch this channel and don't believe in Jesus Christ. Look, don't keep putting it off. Don't keep putting it off. He's real. He's real. There are too many signs. And like I opened up with this video, we're walking in the revelation. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. He is the author and finisher of our faith. He looked upon a world he knew once Adam and Eve sinned, he knew it would decay. He knew he had to come and rescue us. He knew he had to sacrifice his life and hold back the most wickedest demons ever. But man has figured out a way to bring them back out. And now we're here. And they're in power positions, and they're building a kingdom right before us. Digital, computers, AI, crypto. It looks good, but at the end, what did she say? They'll turn it off. Listen again. I think that's vitally important. Listen again.
And the number one thing that is not happening today is a ban on a central bank digital currency. This means the ability for the government to take control of your digital bank account where all your money is and turn it off. And this is...
Where's Congress when you need them? I'm Franchise Pearson.